Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And today we are going to talk about which 6 stars we think need to be 7 stars immediately. And this is going to be my top 10 list. We're going to start with 10. We're going to work our way up to 1. And we're going to talk about these. Now, there is some caveats to this because Toad just got announced, so he is not in this list, so he doesn't count. But we got a lot to talk about, lots to go over. Stay tuned and don't go away. All right, before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment below. Don't forget to hit that notification button, and don't forget to share this video. All right, let's get into this. Who is number 10? But first, we've got a number of 6 stars that are not eligible as 7 stars, and that is the main crux of this commentary today. And we want to highlight those. Now, there have been a number that have been converted over in the last few months. So we've got, like the Rebirth Champions, like Anti-Venom and Sabretooth and Dr. Voodoo. Those guys all got converted over very recently. Toad is coming. We got that announcement on Friday. And then we got things like Gallon and a few others. We also heard that there is going to be a rework for the Rhino. He's not in my top 10, but he might be after that rework. But I'm sure they're going to release him as a 7-star in addition to the rework. So that one doesn't count. These are strictly the 6 stars that are only 6 stars right now, and they need to be 7 stars. Now, a couple of caveats to this. Hercules is not in this list. Just say that again. Hercules is not in this list because we are never going to see Hercules as a 7-star. Quake and Magic are not in this list. I don't think we're ever going to see those 2 champions as 7 stars either. So those are the caveats. All right, coming in at number 10. Let's do our little filter list here. And we're not really going to do a drum roll, but coming in at number 10 is Nimrod. So, Nimrod, we got Bastion, and Bastion, I would say, is equally as good as Nimrod is at going after mutants. But once Nimrod becomes a 7-star, that is going to be kind of hard. Now, Nimrod is not the ultimate onslaught counter. Bastion is. So, but Nimrod works for just about everything else. He is awesome. We really need, you can see I've got him as a 6-star ascended, level 200, awakened, yada, yada, yada. So he needs to be a 7-star. That's our number 10. Coming in at number 6, we've got Ghost. The damage output for this, so I don't have Ghost as a rank 5. I don't really use her that much. I know quite a few people do use Ghost still, and they have her as a rank 5 awakened, level 200 ascended. I have not yet done that. I will probably finish out Ghost here soon, but I can guess that Ghost is going to be coming in as a 7-star at some point. Excellent character, excellent utility, can get rid of all kinds of damaging debuffs, has the phase ability, does tons of damage, really good character. All right. Number 9 is going, now we're going out of the text and we're going into the Mystics. Number 8 is Claire. I always use Claire. I've used her as to really move my account forward quite a bit throughout the entire 10 years I've been playing this game. You will notice I have her as a maxed out rank 5 awakened, Sig 200, Ascended, Mystic, great Mystic. She can nullify. She can do tons of damage. She's got great utility and immunities. We need her as a 7-star very, very soon. All right. Number 7. Now we're going out of the Mystics and we're going over to the skills. Number 7, if you didn't know already, is going to be Kingpin. And I'm looking down at my phone. I got my phone here so you can see this. Almost all of these guys I have as Awakened Rank 5, Ascended, Sig 200, and he is no exception. Awesome utility, very tough, lots of health, does a ton of damage. He's one of these purifiers for purifying debuffs. Just a great champ, has really good unstoppable effects. Just an awesome, awesome anti-science champion all around. We really need him as a 7-star right away. All right, number 6. We're going out of the skills and we're going over to the cosmics. And you guessed it, it is going to be Hulkling. Another great champion. Lots of immunities, lots of utility. This champ here, if we look here, is immune to poison and shocks. And just a great champion. Has great block penetration. Like I said, can do a ton of damage. Great utility. Got tons of buffs. Can heal, all that. So we need to see Hulkling as a 7-star. All right, that brings us back over to the Mystics. At number 6 is Absman. Another great champ. Lots of utility. So you can see here with his molecular duplication, he's immune to armor breaks. He can be immune to shock. He can be immune to bleed. Just an awesome champ. Does tons of damage. His play style is a little wonky and a little different. But all in all, this is an awesome champion. I really think that we need to have this champion as a 7-star as soon as possible. And all of these guys that I've shown here, they don't need any reworks at all. They just need to be available as 7-stars. And Kabam could create them as chase 7-stars. And people would spend tons of money just to get these particular champions and chase after them. All right, so that was number 5. So we're halfway through our list. Number 4 is going to be our first science, and you guessed it, it is Scorpion. Yet another champion who does tons of debuffs. The Power Sting, which is part of his Scorpion Sting. Just a great Power Sting champion. Has lots of utility depending on what you pick in the pre-fight. You get immunities to shocks, or one of the few champions that can be immune to ruptures and immune to poisons. Tons and tons of damage. Awesome champion. Love this champion so much. I really want to see this champion as a 7-star. I would. Another one everybody would chase after. All right, number 3, we're going into our mutants, and we are, if you didn't guess already, we are picking Kitty Pryde as our number 3. Again, another high damage champion. She's got a phase ability. She's actually immune to all damage if she's awakened while she's phasing, so she'll actually heal. So if you have a debuff on her and you've got willpower turned up and she's phasing, she's actually going to heal at that point. She's not going to take any damage, and she will heal while you have a recoil and the recoil mastery's on. So awesome champion. We really need to see her as a 7-star. All right, number 2, we're going back over to the Mystics. Number 2 is Dr. Doom. Now we're seeing this Emperor Doom come in to Chapter 9. I'm guessing, because they pick that Doom may be coming to the realm as a 7-star, and we really need him. You can see I've got him as a rank 5, Awaken, Ascended, Sig 200. He's got pretty good utility, a lot of critical resistance, does shocks, he does nullifies, he can steal power, does a ton of damage, just all in all. And then who doesn't like the Doom Slap? All in all, a great champion. And number 1 on my list, if you did not guess already, is Cosmic Ghost Rider. Again, another great champion. This is one of the biggest damage dealers in the game, still as a 6-star. You can see I have him as a rank 5 Awaken, Ascended, Sig 200. Awesome champion. I can imagine how much damage he would do as a 7-star. Immune to bleeds, immune to incinerates. Just awesome. Gets a bunch of different buffs and is a armor break god. So we need number 1 to see, and hopefully this is the next one. I think it's going to be Doom, but this could be around the corner. We need to see Cosmic Ghost Rider as a 7-star as soon as possible. So many people would chase this. You would see this dump into everybody's roster as a 7-star right away. Everybody would be chasing this. There are Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channels that are dedicated just to Cosmic Ghost Rider. So we really need to see this guy as a 7-star. All right, that is my top 10 list of champions that need to be 7-stars as soon as possible. Hopefully somebody out there at Kabam is listening. Hopefully you are listening, and I'll put a poll up in the community post, so check that out. That's the video I got for everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody